Okay, so it's all done. All right, now I'm going to hear your opinion about the topic. Who wants to say first?
May I give my opinion, sir?
Oh, of course. What's your name?
Putu Cynthia Wulandari.
Oh ya, kok di bawah dia ya? Oke, ya Putu Cynthia. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you for the time. In my opinion, mental health problems are inevitable issue in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. This paper aims to describe mental health problem in Indonesia. The Association of Indonesian Mental Medicine Specialists (PGSD) conduct a survey on mental health through on online self-examination. Examination were conducted on 1552 respondents regarding 3 psychological problems, namely anxiety, depression, and trauma. Most respondents were women, 78%, with a minimum age of 40 years and maximum 71 years. The data illustrate the mental health problems such as anxiety, depression, trauma due to the COVID-19 pandemic are felt by Indonesian people at this time. The number of people experiencing mental health problems due to the COVID-19 pandemic is understandable, considering that the COVID-19 pandemic is a new source of stress for the world community today. Jadi pendapat saya, permasalahan kesehatan mental menjadi isu yang tidak terelakkan di tengah pandemi COVID-19. Jadi menggambarkan permasalahan kesehatan mental di Indonesia, Perhimpunan Dokter Spesialis Kedokteran Jiwa Indonesia atau PGSD melakukan survei mengenai kesehatan mental melalui swab periksa yang dilakukan secara daring. Pemeriksaan dilakukan terhadap 1.552 responden berkenan dengan 3 masalah psikologis yaitu cemas, depresi, dan trauma. Responden paling banyak adalah perempuan dengan 76,1% dengan usia minimal 14 tahun dan maksimal 71 tahun. Data tersebut menggambarkan bahwa permasalahan kesehatan mental seperti cemas, depresi, trauma akibat pandemi COVID-19 dirasakan secara nyata oleh masyarakat Indonesia pada saat ini. Banyaknya orang yang mengalami permasalahan kesehatan mental akibat pandemi COVID-19 bisa dipahami mengingat pandemi COVID-19 merupakan sumber stres baru bagi masyarakat dunia saat ini. Globally, there are 4 main risk factors for depression that have emerged as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. First, the factor of distance and social isolation. The fear of COVID-19 creates serious emotional stress. The sense of isolation caused by social distancing order has disturbed the lives of many people and affect their mental health condition, such as depression and suicide. Second, the economic recession due to COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic has triggered global economic crisis that is likely to increase the risk of suicide related to unemployment and economic stress. Feeling of uncertainty, hopelessness, and worthlessness increase suicide rates. Third, stress and trauma to healthcare provider at increased mental health risk during the COVID-19 pandemic. Short of stress include extreme stress, fear of illness, feeling of helplessness, and trauma of watching a COVID-19 patient die alone. This sort of stress trigger the risk of suicide for health workers. 4. Stigma and discrimination. The stigma of COVID-19 can trigger suicide cases around the world. In India, for example, a man commits suicide after facing a social boycott and religious discrimination on suspicion of being infected with COVID-19. Jadi secara global terdapat 4 faktor risiko utama depresi yang muncul akibat pandemi COVID-19. Yang pertama, faktor jarak dan isolasi sosial. Ketakutan akan COVID-19 menciptakan tekanan emosional yang serius. Rasa keterasingan akibat adanya pemerintah antara jaga jarak telah mengganggu kehidupan banyak orang dan mempengaruhi kondisi kesehatan mental mereka seperti depresi dan bunuh diri. Yang kedua, resesi ekonomi akibat COVID-19. Pandemi COVID-19 telah memicu krisis ekonomi global yang kemungkinan akan meningkatkan risiko bunuh diri terkait dengan pengangguran dan tekanan ekonomi. Perasaan ketidakpastian, putus asa, dan tidak berharga meningkatkan angka bunuh diri. Yang ketiga, stres dan trauma pada tenaga kesehatan. Penyedia layanan kesehatan berada pada risiko kesehatan mental yang makin tinggi selama pandemi COVID-19. Sumber stres mencakup stres yang ekstrim, takut akan penyakit, perasaan tidak berdaya, dan trauma karena menyaksikan pasien COVID-19 meninggal sendirian. Sumber stres ini memicu risiko bunuh diri tenaga kesehatan. Keempat, stigma dan diskriminasi. Stigma COVID-19 dapat memicu kasus bunuh diri di seluruh dunia. Di India, misalnya seorang pria bunuh diri setelah menghadapi boikot sosial dan diskriminasi agama karena dicurigai terinfeksi COVID-19. Regarding this problem, the government has launched the Sijiwa service to help deal with the psychological threat of the community due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, the government also launched the guidebook for mental health and psychosocial support in the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to working to develop the COVID-19 Alert Village, the Indonesian House of Representatives, especially Commission 8A9, needs to support the effort made by Ministry of Health regarding the prevention, handling, and implementation of follow-up on mental health problems due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Outreach to the public regarding available psychological service and massive education about COVID-19 so that people can distinguish between fact and what is not, smooth cross-sectoral coordination, and the involvement of the private sector and community are keys to successful implementation of handling mental health problem due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Jadi terhadap permasalahan ini, pemerintah telah meluncurkan layanan sejiwa untuk membantu menangani ancaman psikologi masyarakat akibat pandemi COVID-19 ini. Selain itu, pemerintah juga meluncurkan buku pedoman dukungan kesehatan jiwa dan psikososial pada pandemi COVID-19. Di samping berupaya mengembangkan desa siaga COVID-19, DPR RI, khususnya Komisi 9, perlu mendukung upaya yang dilakukan Kementerian Kesehatan terkait pencegahan, penanganan, serta pelaksanaan tindak lanjut permasalahan kesehatan mental akibat pandemi COVID-19. Sosialisasi kepada masyarakat mengenai layanan psikologis yang tersedia dan edukasi yang masif mengenai COVID-19, supaya masyarakat bisa membedakan antara fakta dengan yang bukan, koordinasi lintas sektoral yang lancar, hingga pelibatan pihak swasta, serta masyarakat menjadi kunci berhasilnya implementasi penanganan permasalahan kesehatan mental akibat pandemi COVID-19. That's my opinion, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That was such a very good opinion. Yeah, it's very complete because it goes from what is mental health actually, and then what cause of the mental health, and then the support for the mental health or those who experience any mental health disorders. And yes, mental health is a condition where you don't feel fully living. Yeah, sebenarnya that's the truth actually. Yeah, when you say about mental health, because when we experience some stress, for example, if we are stressed, it doesn't mean that we are having any mental health condition. Stress is a normal human condition. Every human must experience stress in any degree in their lives. Pasti, yeah, stress. But what is considered as mental health disorder is when your stress influence or your stress affecting your daily lives. Jadi pada saat stres itu mempengaruhi kehidupan sehari-hari, or the stress influence any other parts of your life, itu baru bisa dipertimbangkan atau considered as mental health disorders. Ya, karena stresnya itu jadinya mempengaruhi ke aspek kehidupan yang lainnya. For example, if you are experiencing stress in your college because of a lot of tasks given by the lecturers, but your stress also influence your relationship with your family, then it is considered as mental health disorders. But if you only feel stress on yourself or at some moment, and it's not going more than maybe a week, ya, kalau hanya sekedar stres dan dia tidak berkepanjangan, dan itu normal, ya. It's normal because we are human. Human itu punya stres, punya ego, beban, ya, masalah, problem. Problem is everywhere. So it's normal of becoming stressed. But what we have to do is handling our stress, managing our stress. Seperti yang dikatakan tadi sama teman kalian, ya, Putu Cynthia, ya.
Iya, Pak.
Yeah, okay, all right, Putu Cynthia. As already said by Putu Cynthia, sometimes when we are not able to handle our own stress, we need help from the outside. ya. And that's the layanan sejiwa exist for. Jadi layanan sejiwa, saya salah satu saya salah satu anggota dari layanan sejiwa, ya, karena tergabung di layanan HIMSI nasional, ya. So I'm one of the partner in sejiwa, ya. So I know better, I know everything about it. And layanan sejiwa is one of the foundation, or not a foundation, is a group, ya, team or group team made by Indonesian government to help people to cope with their stress, especially in this pandemic condition. Yeah, because in this pandemic situation, the stress is getting more and more. Ya, meskipun stres itu on daily lives itu wajar, tapi dalam pandemi ini the stress is more severe, lebih parah. Ya, lebih parah. Karena apa? Lots of people lost their jobs. Loneliness. We cannot meet our family. We cannot meet our friends. We cannot go to college. We are having online meeting, online lecture. And when the online lecture exists, the task is more and more rather than before in direct meeting. Ya. Jadi online meeting itu sebenarnya lebih banyak ada tugas gitu. Nah, sebenarnya banyak, dan juga a lots of parents lost their jobs, ya, seperti itu ya. Jadi banyak sekali, dan mungkin ada yang korban COVID yang sampai meninggal itu juga, ya. Jadi tidak hanya ekonomi tapi juga ada hal lain lagi, ya. Oke, dan that's one of the solution, layanan sejiwa, ya. Oke. Maybe there are another students that want to deliver their opinions. I'm sorry, this is a little bit crowded here. Ada tukang kayaknya, ya. Saya juga nggak ada renovation, but it's okay. Can you hear me? Yes?
Yes, sir.
It's clear,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As long as you all can hear me, so it's okay. Yeah, it's a little bit crowded here. All right, who wants to deliver their opinion?
Me,
Aside
please.
from to Cynthia. Okay, what's your name?
Era.
Era. Yeah. Okay, Era. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the time, sir.
Yeah.
So here, I'm gonna explain my opinion about why people so stressed and get anxiety in this pandemic. The first reason is economic problems. Since there's a COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia, the government has declared a social distancing law. People can do interaction with other if it's not really important. The small until big entrepreneur hasn't permits to open their company and unactivate their employees. People have to buy some foods and the other needs for themselves or their family. Of course, they need money so bad to buy their needs. And then not only for foods, they have to buy some vitamins, or if they get sick, they have to go to doctor and needs money. Money is really important for everyone nowadays. That's why people has economic problems and make them so stressed and get anxiety. And then feel bored. Because the social distancing law, school also closed. The teachers and students have to study at home every day. People can't go out and holiday in this pandemic. And of course, it can make people stressed. And then always watching, reading, and heard a bad issue about this pandemic. Since this pandemic happened in Indonesia, many issues that shown in the television or social media, which that issue always has negative information, like hoax about vaccine are not good, or so many COVID-19 patient dies, and the other. It can make people overthinking about this pandemic. They will always have negative thinking and make themselves stressed. And then there are some ways that can be used to solve problems in terms of psychology, including aware of the problems, and then understand the problems. After that, know the cause of the problem, and then start simplifying problems, and then focus on the solution, recognize possible solution, and then finding the solution strategy, and then review possible solution implementation. Don't complain too much, take action immediately, and then set emotion and logical thinking. And then the last is be proportionate. That's all, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Era, for the opinion. Yes, I can catch what I can catch your point. As you say that why people do experience some stress recently nowadays in this pandemic situation because maybe they have less money, yeah, because they have lost their jobs and the income is also really difficult to have in this special condition. Yes, I say this special condition because in my 30 years of life, this is the first pandemic ever. Ya, jadi kalian juga berapa tahun tuh? Umur kalian berapa? 15 ya? Ya, 15.
18 to 19.
Oh, good. Okay, but you all look like 15 ya. Kayak masih SMP. Okay, yeah. So this is the first pandemic, and no one is prepared for this pandemic. So that's why lots of people are stressed out about this situation. And money, yes. Talking about the money, maybe money one of the solution to kick us out from the stress, maybe, yeah. But psychologically speaking, money is not the only thing that make people happy. But I cannot deny that money one of the source of happiness, ya. Jadi kalau misalnya ada bilang uang bukan sumber kebahagiaan, salah. The answer is yes. Uang itu sumber kebahagiaan. Karena apa? Karena dia bisa it makes us able to buy anything that we want. Ya. Imagine that you are stressed and then you have money to go shopping, mungkin kalian akan less stress jadinya ya setelah shopping ya. Especially for the women ya, for the girls ya, biasanya cewek-cewek suka shopping. But there is a but, ada tapinya. But money only can give happiness to people on certain level. Ya, jadi kesimpulannya gini, conclusionnya. Pada saat uang meningkat, tidak dibarengi oleh peningkatan kebahagiaan. Ya, misalnya kita punya uang 1 juta, kita happy-nya 1. Bukan berarti kita punya uang 10 juta, kita happy-nya 10, bukan. Ya, jadi it's not aligned between the increase of money and the increase of the happiness. It's not longer in the same line. Yeah, money maybe can give us happiness on certain level. Maybe the money will stop give us happiness maybe on the level 5 or level 4. Yeah, and the richer we are, the less happy we are. Jadi semakin kaya kita malah sebenarnya semakin tidak happy. Semakin stres. Karena apa? Takut diambil orang, mau nyimpen di mana, mau dikasih siapa, ngerebutin warisan semua gitu ya. Jadi sebenarnya yang benar itu the right thing about money is yes, money can buy us happiness but on certain level. So the right thing is we just have enough money ya. Pokoknya paling nggak kita sudah punya rumah atau apa gitu yang membuat kita happy, itu sebenarnya sudah cukup ya. Nambah uang belum tentu kita akan nambah happy. Nah, kan, so that explains that lots of people that is super rich people yang punya banyak uang itu banyak yang depresi loh. Lots of people are depressed. Ya, when you and they are stressed how to manage their money, how to manage their income. They are stressed about that. Nah, itu jadi mereka stres juga kalau misalnya kayak gitu ya. Sehingga yang benar itu adalah kita punya cukup uang. Tapi memang back again that money, yes, money can buy us happiness, but just on certain level. Until the money reaches that level, the money will stop give us more happiness. Itu sih sebenarnya. Yeah, that's the conclusion. All right, who wants to say another thing? Wants to say another opinion?
That's right.
Yes,
Sir.
what's your name?
We must, sir.
Huh?
We must, sir.
We must. Okay, we must. Silakan. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I will share my opinion. COVID-19 has put ultimate stress on people's lives.
starting from fears of contracting COVID-19, worrying about dying and losing family members and friends to stress due to being laid off and experiencing a decrease in income. On the other hand, media reports constantly reporting on the numbers are accumulating of the sick and dead add to the fear and stress. So that people who did not experience anxiety or depressed before the pandemic become worried and depressed during the pandemic. In my opinion, the source of the psychology problem that have increased during the COVID-19 pandemic are many, including poverty, unemployment, healthy education, all of which are complex problems which have caused the public's level of anxiety and depression to increase. Social problems occur because of the condition that is born as a result of a society that is not ideal. For example, the economic in Bali that relies on the tourism in its economy. Many vegetable and fruit farmers suffered loss due to lack of demand due to lack of tourism, which caused many restaurants to be closed. Now, this economic situation caused psychological problem in society to increase, and if left unchecked, will cause bigger social problem, for example, conflict. Jadi COVID-19 ini memberikan multiple stress pada kehidupan masyarakat. Mulai dari kekhawatiran akan tertular COVID-19, khawatir akan meninggal dan kehilangan anggota keluarga, serta teman hingga stres akibat terkena PHK dan mengalami penurunan pendapatan. Di sisi lain, laporan media yang secara konstan memberikan tentang angka dan keadaan yang sakit dan meninggal menambah rasa takut dan stres masyarakat. Sehingga masyarakat yang tidak mengalami kekhawatiran atau depresi sebelum mendengar berita menjadi khawatir dan stres berlebihan. Menurut saya, sumber dari permasalahan psikologi masyarakat yang meningkat selama pandemi COVID-19 ini sangat banyak, diantaranya masalah kemiskinan, pengangguran, kesehatan, pendidikan, yang mana permasalahan yang kompleks ini menyebabkan tingkat kecemasan dan depresi masyarakat meningkat. Masalah sosial terjadi karena adanya suatu kondisi yang terakhir akibat dari suatu keadaan masyarakat yang tidak ideal. Seperti contoh perekonomian di Bali yang mengandalkan pariwisata. Dalam perekonomiannya, banyak petani sayur buah yang mengalami kerugian akibat tidak adanya permintaan karena wisata yang sepi dan menyebabkan banyak restoran yang ditutup. Sehingga masyarakat lokal yang perekonomiannya tergantung pada pariwisata jadi kehilangan pekerjaan dan tingkat merasa stres karena ekonominya anjlok. Nah, keadaan ekonomi inilah yang menyebabkan permasalahan psikologi pada masyarakat meningkat, yang mengakibatkan konflik. Masalah sosial dapat terjadi karena adanya faktor-faktor yang mendorong, salah satunya adalah faktor psikologi. Faktor jenis ini dapat muncul apabila psikologi dalam suatu masyarakat sangat lemah. Faktor psikologis bisa juga muncul akibat beban hidup yang dirasakan masyarakat saat pandemi COVID-19, sehingga mengakibatkan stres dan dapat menimbulkan emosi yang meluap-luap, pada akhirnya dapat memicu konflik antar anggota masyarakat. Dan in my opinion, the solution that can be used to prevent social problems resulting from psychological is reduce watching and try to filter news about COVID-19. Sometimes news about the death rate of COVID-19 patient causes us to experience stress, which will make us more susceptible to the virus. Simply choosing the news that is really available and following the government's recommendations will be able to reduce stress during the pandemic and keep us focused on what our goals are. I think that's all, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Wimas, yeah. Wimas, yes, this is a very interesting and new topic, yeah, about media. Yeah, I love it. And media, when we say media, it's no longer only television or radio, yeah, because nowadays there are lots of medias, and especially for social medias. And social medias greatly affect the psychological well-being of people. So if you want to be happy, you have to have less social media, or you limit your time of using social media. Yeah, this is not this is not just me who's speaking, but it's already based on the research. Yeah, that social media really decrease our happiness. Social media increase our stress and depression. Why? Nah, that's not a question why. Okay, it depends on the context, yeah. So how the social media affects our psychological well-being, it depends on the context. For example, if we say about the COVID-19 pandemic, yeah, COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so the media only report those who suffer from COVID and those who died from COVID. And the media is rarely, sangat jarang, rarely reporting those who can recover or who survive from the COVID virus. Yeah, this is the negative impact of the media. But so if we focus on the media, it means that we focus on the bad thing or the very extreme case of COVID-19 virus. If we focus on the media, but turns out actually lots of people are also recovered. Lots of people are surviving COVID-19 pandemic, but still we need to do some health protocol because the virus, as based on my experience, that COVID-19 virus gives different effects on different individual. Jadi tiap orang tuh beda-beda efeknya. Ada yang memang efeknya tuh parah, severe, ada yang cuman flu biasa kayak lucu-lucuan gitu ya, cuman kayak flu musim hujan biasa. Ada yang memang sampai dia trouble breathing, susah napas, bahkan sampai death ya. Ada. Jadi kita harus tetap health protocol, itu harus tetap karena efeknya berbeda-beda, and we will never know. We will never know what COVID brings to our body, yeah, because it's gonna be different on every individual. Okay. Okay, so it's about media, and one of another example maybe about the airplane crash. Yeah, the airplane crash. Lots of people are afraid of using airplane. Banyak orang takut naik pesawat. Why? But the fact is, the fatality of the airplane accident is far less than land transportation. Jadi sebenarnya di pesawat itu kasusnya tuh sedikit sekali dibanding kecelakaan mobil ataupun motor. Tapi orang-orang lebih takut naik pesawat. Why? Because the media blows the news up. Ya, jadi media itu exaggerate, membesar-besarkan. Media exaggerate the news, so people focus on the terrifying effect or the fatality of the airplane accident. Yeah, so that's why lots of people are afraid of traveling using airplane, including me. I'm afraid of using traveling airplane. Even though I'm staying, yeah, I was studying in Java, and airplane I frequently use airplane, sering pakai pesawat, but I'm always afraid of using the airplane. If I had to choose, I would choose the land transportation than choosing the airplane. Jadi before I terbang gitu ya, saya tuh kalau naik pesawat tuh harus ada temennya, because I'm afraid. Yeah, but okay, we have to handle, yeah, we have to handle our fear. We have to handle our fear. Yeah, sometimes, but it takes process, and we must train ourselves to be better individual than before. Okay, and then about another thing about social media, for example, maybe Instagram. Why? Instagram, TikTok sekarang ya. Why? Because Instagram, TikTok, and any other social medias only portray happiness of people. Yeah, that's the downside of the social media. Social media only showing the happiness of people. Yeah, and we who see the post will get envy. Will get envy. So how they have such a very perfect life. Yeah, wonderful life. Yeah, couple goals, family goals. They are rich. They are sultan. They have lots of money. Yeah, because social media only showing those kinds of things, but no one knows the struggle behind that thing. Ya, nggak ada yang tahu perjuangannya di sana itu gimana. Kalau mau kalian aja sendiri, kalau misalnya kalian nyari foto bagus, pasti foto berkali-kali, ya kan? Terutama cewek ya, ada yang gini, ada yang gini sampai gini ya, fotonya selfie. Setelah thousands of posts ya, thousands of pictures, capturing pictures, then you choose only one picture that you think the best of you, yeah. And after you choose one picture, you edit them. Nah, editing proses itu is not easy juga. Itu bisa sampai 1-2 jam untuk ngedit pakai beauty plus, ada background, belum ada lagi, terus ada tulisannya. Kalau pakai story ya, I know that because I'm still using the Instagram. I know my wife also usually do that. Yeah, my wife, my sister takes lots of time on Instagram just to choose one picture and then edit the picture and then deciding to when to post the picture. Jadi kapan diposting nih biar banyak yang nge-like. Oh, itu juga. Itu dilema loh, konflik loh ya saudara ya. Nah, itu membuat kita less happy. Nah, ya. Terus nanti pada saat kita sudah merasa bagus, perfect fotonya, terus setelah itu kita posting, nggak taunya yang like sedikit gitu loh. Nah, itu juga buat kita less happy. Nah, so yeah, I don't recommend you to stop using Instagram, no, but limit your time using the social media. And please follow users that are beneficial for your growth. Jadi follow orang-orang yang memang bagus, maksudnya dalam artian menginspirasi ya, give you inspiration, ya. Nggak apa-apa misalnya body goals, ya, misalnya body goals. At least when you see the picture, you don't envy the picture, but you are motivated. Nah, that's a good thing. If you see good thing on social medias, you don't get down. Make yourself motivated and commit yourself to maybe to be like one of them. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, but please be positive. And if you can do that, please limit your time on social media. Don't, because we automatically take our phone even when we sleep, and when we wake up in the morning, the first thing that comes in hand is our phone, yeah. And then we open the Instagram, we open WhatsApp status, Insta story, Insta reels. Nah, itu semuanya isinya goals semua. That makes us less happy. Okay, so okay, one more person who wants to deliver the opinion, but please pardon me. I should go to the toilet first, yeah. Yeah, 3 minutes, yeah. 3 minutes, I would go to the toilet. Okay. So please prepare for the one that wants to say something after this, yeah, after I come back in 3 minutes, okay? Okay, please proceed. Who wants to say their opinion? Please, go ahead.
I explain about the opinion, sir.
Yes, what's your name?
Sabina.
Sabina. How come that you're not on the top of the list? Sabina, I don't know. Sabina Andari, okay. Yeah, so after I click, maybe it freezes for a moment. Sabina Andari, okay, go ahead.
So, as we know, as currently all of my friends before explain about what is factor that make maybe everyone got a stress or maybe trauma about this pandemic COVID-19. So now I will explain about the solution from the concept of social psychology to deal with stress during the COVID-19 pandemic. So there is a lot of way to resolve this problem. So the first is to doesn't believe to all of the news. So reading information or news in any media is necessary, but don't let it make an anxious or maybe make you like feel really scared about this pandemic. So consuming too much news on certain topics can make mental health also disrupt. So you only need to read one or new news every day from trust source. The second one is spend your time with family. So from morning to evening activities are always we all always busy. So we have to spend time with our family when it's time to eat and or in the weekends by talking and playing fun games or contacting relatives with video calling from any application. By talking with our family, that can make maybe our mental health more getting better. So, and the third way is to talk with someone. If we feel uncomfortable in certain things and have reached the stage of interfering with our activities, we can share our stories with people that we trust, like close friend maybe or family. So, if even maybe psychologists. By sharing stories, you will feel relief and at least your mood will be calmer. The next thing that we have to do is maybe take time to exercise. Busy activities and work make us forget to exercise. In fact, exercise can help you to be more fresh. Maybe we can take at least 15 until 30 minutes a day for a morning walk around the house, maybe do yoga or stretching at home. The next thing that we can do is do our hobby. So there are so many things that might be our hobby, like maybe playing music, painting, cooking, playing games, cleaning up, and a lot more. So whatever our hobby that we like, we can do it. By doing it, maybe our mind will be more fresh, and then more be calmer, and of course, our heart will be more happy. And the last thing that we can do is self-talk. Self-talk is when you try to talk with yourself about whatever that you're feeling. Maybe by doing it, it will be a positive affirmation. The deliver during self-talk can reduce the risk of mental health disorder. This including reducing anxiety, eliminating negative perceptions, and also providing opportunities for self-control. By implementing ways to maintain good mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic, we will be better prepared to go through the day and be able to do other productive things. Because one of the keys to a health body is happy heart and healthy mental. I think that's all, sir.
All right, thank you, Sabina. Yeah, I already heard what you said, and this is what I like. Yeah, you deliver some suggestions or some solutions for the mental health problems, and from if I'm not mistaken, right? Benar ya? Okay, and yes, from all of that you said about the solution for mental health disorders, the main point or the first point that you said also about surround yourself with family and friends. Ya, jadi ada support, ya, support system. That's the most important actually. Don't let yourself enjoy being just alone. Yeah, especially when you think that you're stressed or depressed, or you're feeling not good, not in a good mood, or maybe you have a very irrational thought, pikiran-pikiran yang tidak rasional, irrational thought, or tendency to suicide. Nah, suicide juga seringnya, bunuh diri itu banyak sekarang, ada begitu. Or you're feeling not useful, ya ini tanda-tandanya, merasa tidak berguna, not good enough for other people, tidak cukup baik untuk orang lain, not confident or not satisfied with yourself, tidak puas dengan dirimu sendiri. If you're feeling one of those things, please don't be alone. Please talk to somebody. Talk to your family. Talk to your sister, brother. Talk to your best friend. Or you can also go to the professional. Talk to the professional. Yeah, please. Because sometimes the problem is not big. That's the masalah kita itu sebenarnya nggak besar sebenarnya. Cuman karena kita memikirkannya sendiri, jadi it seems like a very big problem. But when we share, pada saat kita sharing, kita berbagi sharing, that big problem is becoming smaller problem. Jadi kita merasa, oh gitu ya gitu, dan ada different point of view for solution of the problem. Ya, every problem has their own solution. And when you feel that it's still not enough, I need some professional therapy. Yes, go to the counselor. There are lots of psychologists, layanan sejiwa, or maybe anything in social media. Mungkin ada yang motivational quotes, ya, motivational kayak gitu. Ya, it will improve our mental health condition. Ya, paling nggak kita merasa sedikit lebih lega. We are feeling relieved pada saat itu. Ya, and okay. Because it's already close to 2 p.m. Yeah, thank you for everyone that already deliver opinion and our students here. Yes, so my conclusion for this lecture for today is mental health problem is not taboo. Yeah, mental health problem bukan hal yang tabu. So we are not, we should not be ashamed if we think that we are having mental health problems. Jadi nggak perlu malu kalau merasa punya gitu. Because you are not crazy. Kita nggak gila. Belum tentu hanya orang gila yang punya masalah mental, enggak. Everyone has at least one. Ada yang narcissistic, itu termasuk mental health problems loh, narsis. Ada yang obsessive, compulsive, OCD, ya. Ada yang perfeksionis. Nah, jadi jangan anggap bahwa mental health problems itu pasti gila. Not necessarily that you are crazy. Because mental health problems can vary in form and in time. I mean, there are a lot of mental health problems and everyone at least have one. Jadi semua pasti punya satu, dan itu it bukan problems ya. Kalau maksudnya dalam saya itu bagian dari karakter kepribadian kita. But when it becomes a problem, sekali lagi, kapan itu menjadi masalah? Pada saat itu mempengaruhi aspek kehidupan kita yang lain. Ya, pada saat kita merasa tidak bisa produktif bekerja dan berpikir karena masalah tersebut, itu baru jadi problem. Gitu, ya. Kalau orang yang perfeksionis, nah ini, if you are a perfectionist, it's not a problem. Atau if you are a sensitive person, it's not a problem. Nggak problem. Kamu mau perfectionist, itu bukan problem. Sepanjang kita nyaman dengan hal tersebut. Ya, maksudnya sepanjang kita tidak merugikan orang lain. Sepanjang orang lain tidak pernah protes terkait hal tersebut. So it's not a problem. Ya, jadi jangan maksudnya itu mental health problems itu tergantung dari kitanya jadi ya balik. Jadi yang mana dikategorikan sebagai mental health problems jadi tergantung kitanya bagaimana. Kita mempersepsikannya, kita merasakannya bagaimana. Ya, jadi karena semua orang pasti pernah gitu ya, merasakan stres, depresi, bad mood gitu ya, dan jangan buru-buru langsung mengklaim bahwa saya gangguan jiwa, saya punya kelainan psikologis, enggak. Jadi kalau itu mengganggu baru, tapi kalau tidak mengganggu ya it's okay. Kalau kalian masih bisa bekerja, hubungan kalian dengan pacar, teman dan keluarga baik-baik saja, it's okay, it's not a problem, gitu ya. Jadi itu mental health problems. Dan solusi dari mental health problems itu juga sudah dikeluarkan oleh Sabina ya, beberapa itu memang there is a lot of solution for mental health problems. Ya, perasaan kita merasa down, when we are feeling down, we have a lot of solution. Maybe we can do our hobby, we can watch TV, watch Korea, ya. Pokoknya hal-hal yang bisa membuat kita happy. Paling tidak many things yang bisa kita tidak memikirkan masalah kita. Ya, bukannya kita kabur dari masalah, tapi kita sometimes kita perlu take a rest. Kita perlu istirahat dari masalah kita, ya. Jadi bukan berarti kita kabur, escape gitu enggak. Tapi kita harus bisa take a rest dari masalah kita. Dan juga the main thing is the support from the family and friends. Jadi surround yourself with those who love you. Ya, jadi kelilingi diri kalian sama orang-orang yang sayang sama kalian. Okay, students, this is the last meeting, yeah. And through all this meeting, we only meet online. We never meet directly, yeah. I don't know your face in direct meeting, ya. Kita nggak tahu wajah kalian, ya. Mungkin dari sini ya kelihatan. But maybe this is the last time that we meet in this lecture, yeah. If we have a chance, maybe we will meet again if we have a chance. But I'm not sure because this is not my decision. But I really hope that you gain some insights and experience from this lecture. Yeah, because we discuss lots of things from very simple things to complicated things like this, yeah, from IPS sampai ke social problems and social psychology. Jadi various things that we have discussed in this lecture. So I hope that it gives you some insight, it gives you some knowledge that you can get from the ordinary classroom, ya, yang di kelas-kelas biasa mungkin nggak dapat. Saya mengharapkan ini akan dapat insight, dapat pelajaran berharga, ya, valuable things from this class. And I do really apologize for any mistakes, for any misbehave or miscommunication that I've made during my lecture, gitu. Ya, jadi kalau ada salah kata, salah ucap, salah bicara, salah sikap, saya minta maaf. Okay, so this is the last meeting. So about anything about this lecture, I mean the score or the report or any task from this lecture, it will be given by Pak Edi. Yeah, so this is the last time that I'm giving you lecture here, yeah, because Pak Edi needs someone that can talk in English, yeah. So I help Pak Edi to give you the lecture, but everything about the lecture still organized by Pak Edi, yeah. Okay. Is there any question before I dismiss this class?
I wanna ask, sir.
Yes.
But sorry, I asked with bahasa.
Ya, oke.
Saat ini banyak sekali kita temui adanya stigma dari masyarakat tentang seseorang yang terkena pandemi terpapar virusnya. Jadi bagaimana cara kita mencegah adanya stigma tersebut sehingga tidak memicu kembali stres bagi seseorang yang pernah terpapar, sir? Thank you.
Oke. Ya, kalau stigma itu memang sulit karena itu dibentuk oleh masyarakat, bukan oleh individu. Ya, jadi masyarakat yang membentuk stigma tersebut. Nah, yang perlu dilakukan adalah edukasi. Edukasi pada masyarakat bahwa COVID itu bukanlah sebuah kayak azab atau misalnya sebuah musibah yang gimana gitu ya. Beda seperti penyakit lain seperti HIV gitu misalnya. Ya, karena dia melakukan hal yang mungkin tidak pantas secara agama, mungkin ya, saya juga tidak berhak menjudge itu. Tapi itulah edukasi yang perlu untuk COVID itu adalah bahwa COVID itu memang memang pandemi dan tubuh kita lemah dan kita tertular meskipun kita tidak ada kontak fisik dengan orang tersebut, ya, dari udara. Nah, itu yang harus sebenarnya yang penting itu adalah edukasi. Tetapi sekarang orang-orang sudah lebih bisa menerima dibanding dulu, ya. Nah, sekarang sudah malah kalau yang kena COVID itu kan dibantu diberikan makanan, macam-macam obat-obatan, ya, ditanya kabarnya kayak gitu ya. Sekarang kalau dulu kan benar-benar takut kan gitu loh, karena dikiranya bisa nembus tembok itu virus kan gitu ya. Ya, jadi ya begitu. Dan COVID itu sebenarnya sama kayak penyakit biasa, dalam artian memang itu tergantung dari jalan kehidupan kita, gitu. Bukan berarti kita memilih untuk itu kan bukan seperti itu. Nah, tapi memang stigma itu akan ada pada setiap penyakit menular. Itu yang harus di keep in mind, ya. Psychologically speaking, pada saat ada penyakit yang menular, infectious disease, itu pasti ada stigma. Mau itu herpes, COVID, HIV, semua itu pasti stigmanya negatif. Karena apa? Karena dia menular. Nah, orang-orang tuh langsung takut gitu. Ya, lain kayak penyakit jantung itu kan enggak, ginjal itu kan kita diri sendiri yang bawa. Tapi kalau udah ada yang infectious disease itu pasti ada stigma. Dan bagaimana caranya gedein stigma itu adalah dengan cara edukasi. Siapa yang mengedukasi? Bisa kita kepada orang lain, pemerintah, semua media, nah itu juga harus mengedukasi ya. Oke. Bisa terima ya?
Oke, thank you, sir.
Oke, saya harus perjalanan. Jadi kita sudahi sampai di sini ya. Selamat siang, semoga kita bisa bertemu di perjumpaan selanjutnya di lain waktu ya. Oke, good luck, have a good day. Selamat siang.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.